everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife, and welcome to our back to normal video, or kind of back to normal video. It's fallen on a Sunday or a weekend, which is not necessarily a normal video, but it's the weekend wrap up. Now listen, we had filmed so much for the Vlogmas, I didn't have a lot of content, but what I did get, we're adding on here. So just join us, and then I'll meet you over on the couch with Bryant as he gives his sermon summary recap for you guys. All right, on to the video. Hey, real quick before we get into the video, hey, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, please do so. Please share my videos, give me a thumbs up, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is normally on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I always take Wednesday and Saturday off. So now on to the video.
Well guys, what we've got happening today is we had a little spot right here. It's about a 1/4 acre we had cleared in the front of this pasture about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. I pushed it up in a pile right there. I burned it 2 or 3 times. You can see the charredness on that stump right there. You can see it's charred black right there. So we burn as much as we can here, and I want to get this sowed before springtime gets here. So what we're doing today, Isaac and Daniel's taking the grapple bucket, see that little squeeze bucket right there, and he's bringing stumps and putting it on this trailer right here. We're moving it to another burn pile, a consolidated burn pile, and so we can get this little spot cleaned up, get some grass sowed on it, and mow some hay in the spring. That's what we're up to.
So I thought we'd take just a minute, since there's not a whole lot on this video. There's a few more things, but I thought I would take just a minute and let's talk about the new year. Let's talk about, I like to have a word for the year. I like to have a thought for the year. Not that it sticks with me the whole time, but I like to start it off right. So what I was going to say, I think I'm going to have 2 words this year. One that just kind of speaks to me as a person in every aspect of me. And then 2, a spiritual word, a word that, or not necessarily a spiritual word, but a word that has a spiritual connotation to me. My first word that just I want to focus on this year is excellence. Not perfection, just excellence. We should give 100% to everything we do. Everything. Me being a wife to my husband, I should do it 100%. When I am serving at church, I need to do 100% and not just halfway do it, not just do enough to get by, but do it completely and to the best of my ability. And so that word is excellence. Excellence. I want to give excellence, not perfection. I'll never be perfect this side of glory, ever. And I think when we try to attain perfection, it puts a stress on us that is unnecessary. But we can all be excellent. We can all do our 100%. I'm not saying 110. I mean, if you can give 110, that's great. But we should all do everything to the best of our ability. I remember early in our marriage, we had gone to Walmart, and there was a place that we parked, and everybody would carry their buggies to this section and just leave their buggy. And it wasn't a buggy return. And we were in a hurry, and I remember at this time, we were just in a hurry. We had, Isaac was little. It was just a hectic day. And Bryant had the buggy, and he just put it where everybody else put it. But I looked at him and I said, whatever we do, we should do as we're doing it for the Lord. And even though a boogie return is such a simple thing, we need to do whatever we do. It doesn't matter what it is. We need to do it like we're doing it for the Lord. And that really resonated with him. And can I say we've always done that? No. But that's always in the back of my mind, that no matter what we do, we need to do it like we're doing it for the Lord. When I cook supper, I need to cook supper like I'm cooking it for the Lord. When I'm leading worship, I need to do it like I am standing before the Lord worshiping him. Because let me tell you, he's there. And that's really what I'm doing. I'm not performing for anybody. Our worship team does not perform for anybody. We are leading worship. And so I just want whatever we do, whether it's farming, whether it's whatever, we need to do it with excellence. Like I said, not perfection, but excellence. My second word that has a spirit, and I guess that has spiritual meaning too, but I want that to take part in all of my life, like whatever I'm doing. But the second word I have is fixed. Fixed, F-I-X-E-D, fixed, or fix, F-I-X. I want to fix my eyes on Jesus. Like, I want everything to go through. I just want to have my eyes fixed on Jesus at all times. I think when our eyes are fixed on Jesus, we see things in a totally different light than we do when they're not. You know, when they're not thinking about Jesus or fixed on Jesus, or our thoughts are fixed on Jesus, then we think with our humanness. And sometimes negativity creeps in, sometimes bitterness creeps in, sometimes anger creeps in. But if we can keep our eyes and our thoughts and our heart fixed on Jesus, we see things in a whole new light. We see people in a whole new way. We see the times when we have to be firm. We see how to be firm, but do it as God would have us to do. It just helps us behave so much better when our eyes and our thoughts and our hearts are fixed on Jesus. We just behave better. So anyway, those are my two words for the year. I don't think I'll never have perfection as a word, because I just won't, because I'm not perfect. And so anyway, that's my thoughts on that. So, all right, let's see what else is in the video.
All right, guys, we're heading in here. We've never been to this little place.
We're going to try a new place.
Give it a try.
Okay, so what'd you order?
Well, I kept it simple. She's wanting a burger. I'm wanting a burger, so I got a cheeseburger. It's a 1/3 pound burger, so it's probably, I don't know how they measure that. Usually they come 5 ounces or 6 ounces, but it's a 1/3 pound, so we'll see what we got coming. She got a cheesesteak special with, I think, mayonnaise, mushrooms.
Cheese and steak, plain.
Cheese and steak.
Yep.
Plain. No
Yep.
mushrooms, no nothing.
Just mushrooms.
Okay, just mushrooms.
Yep.
Okay, well then that's not plain.
Well, plain with mushrooms.
Somebody help her out. She's confused.
I would say that looks like a good burger.
Looks delicious. What about yours?
It is delicious. As you can see, a bite is missing. All right, so my food was really good. I only ate half of it because that's what I do. How was yours?
My burger was good.
It was very good. I mean, I didn't taste his burger, but it looked very good.
How do you know it's very good?
I said it was very good. I didn't taste it. It looked very good.
You,
yes.
tasted good to me.
Yep. All right, so let's go to Lowe's. I need a couple bird feeders and some bird seed. And Bryant's rolling his eyes over here. I didn't look, but I can just tell he's rolling his eyes.
Maybe.
There is an old bird feeder and the new bird feeder we got. And I have already had visitors. I actually had a woodpecker out there. Cardinals have been on it like crazy. And I couldn't be any more happy to have that right there where I can see it. I am so excited. Hey everyone, welcome back to our normal couch time.
Hey, we're back in our normal routine. So glad to see you here on this Sunday afternoon. So what's on the video?
Well, there's not a whole lot because
no.
I was filming Vlogmas every single day, so everything went on those videos, so I didn't have a whole lot to film.
All right, so tomorrow, back to normal tomorrow.
Back to normal.
All right, so glad that you guys are here. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen thus far. Maybe a short video, not sure. But hey, today at church, we had a phenomenal service. It's a really great day.
Worship team did a new song.
New song and nailed it. So it was really good. Just the spirit was great. Attendance was down a little bit today, not bad. We got travel volleyball has started back up. And so
it's really cold for here, and they're calling
really
for stuff tonight.
Yeah. So I know 4 to 5 families that was traveling, playing ball and stuff. So anyway, it's okay. Hey, had a great day. Spirit of the Lord was good. Had, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 5 first-time guests. So it was really good too. So just a really, really good day at church. My message today was I started the new year off with this series called Reset. If you hadn't seen it, didn't get to see it, go check us out, Browers Wesleyan, on Facebook, or tomorrow by probably 2 p.m. tomorrow. It'll be up on our YouTube channel, Browers Wesleyan YouTube channel. It will be there. I kind of used the analogy of a car alignment along with our heart alignment. Ephesians chapter 4, Paul tells the Ephesians church they need to reset their thinking, their mindset, and also their heart had become hardened and calloused, and he said they need to put off the old self and put on a new person. And so I dealt with how a car has to have proper alignment. If not, it will pull off the road because of the crowning of the road in the center of the road to cause the road to shed water, that a car will pull naturally to the right if it doesn't have the proper alignment. Not only will it pull to the right, it also can possibly wear your tires due to your camber settings, your toe-in settings. It can cause you to wear your tires. So I talked about 3 distinct things. First, you got to pay attention for the warning signs. The warning signs for your car being out of alignment is simply this: it's got a pull or it's got tires being worn. And those are indicators that something is wrong. You and I have to pay attention for those indicators.
Bell rings.
You and I have to pay attention to those indicators that there's something wrong. Sometimes it's wear and tear. Sometimes it's drifting. When I say drifting, I mean from the center of the heart of God. We begin to drift away. We begin to not be convicted for things we used to be convicted for. We begin to use words that maybe is not pleasing to God. We begin to partake in things that's not pleasing to God. There's a drifting that takes place. There's warning signs. We got to pinpoint. Those warning signs. Hey, and then also too, we got to pinpoint the problem. Okay, listen. We got to identify the warning signs. We got to pinpoint the problem. Sometimes the problem is worn parts. Sometimes it's misalignment. Sometimes it's multiple different things. But we got to be able to pinpoint the problem. And once we pinpoint the problem, we got to be able to be willing to make the adjustments. Okay. Sometimes, okay, here we go. Listen, sometimes when you go to make those adjustments on the car, they're frozen up. You have to take heat or a torch or a lot of manpower, a lot of strength to make those adjustments. And if you're not willing to make those adjustments, then your heart probably is not fully surrendered to your relationship with the Lord. And your relationship with the Lord should be first and foremost and primary in your life. And if it's not, and you're not willing to make those changes, I'm going to say you probably need a reset. So join us for the next 3 weeks after today, next 4 weeks total, and we will talk about resetting your heart, your mind, and your soul. So that's a wrap.
There you go. It was a great service, great day in the Lord. And we have an exciting evening ahead of us.
Yep, we're heading to look at a couple buildings. We're going to be building a new worship center at our church, so we're going to get some ideas of what we think we may want to do and go ahead and get the team working toward that. So got a great day coming up.
All right, so we've already got some videos already ready for you next week, and we can't wait to see you.
We'll get her to film some of the church we're going to. It's actually a church that we built back in 2012 and 13 at our first pass trip.
Yeah, and I'll add that in probably week after next into one of the videos, or maybe next Sunday's wrap up.
Next Sunday's wrap up. Yeah.
All right, so we'll see you on the next video. Remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.